Let's go here. Spiritual spouse. Spiritual spouse. People have different names from them in Igbo cosmology. It's Di Mo or Nunye Mo. All right, if you're from the water, Di Miri or Di Mo Miri or Nunye Mo Miri, Nunye Miri, however they want to word it. Spiritual spouse. Such a hot topic. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I've heard somebody say that it is impossible to incarnate in this realm without having a counterpart. And I'm led to believe that same sentiment. I'm a masculine. So I have a feminine counterpart. You might be a feminine watching this. Born female. All right? I'm not speaking about sexual preference. I'm talking about your body. You might be a born female. You have a masculine counterpart in the spiritual world. Could be from any dimension, any realm. It just depends on which realm you reincarnated from. That's going to be a different topic. But we're using spiritual spouse in a general sense. This is the other you, other half of you, not your chi. It's different. This is your spouse, the other half of you in the spiritual world that you left to incarnate in this physical world. I believe everyone has one. That's my personal belief. They are not evil. They're not demonic. Please stop saying that. It's different from someone doing witchcraft on you and placing or attaching you forcefully to a spirit. That's not the same. Yes, they may act as a spiritual spouse or spiritual wife, but that's not the true one. That's a demon. It's different. Your spiritual spouse is there as your confidant, your protector. It does everything that a physical spouse would do. Covers you, protects you, funds you to do your assignment on the earth. Helps you with your intuition, gives you prophetic dreams, heals you, does all kind of amazing things. Usually, what people preach about them is that they give money, which is true, but they also give comfort too. There's also the feature of astral sex, ASTRL sex, or spiritual sex. Again, because of culture, people are terrified when they have sex in their dream because they believe that usually that means that thing is going to go to shit for them. I'm going to say, depending on your alignment with your spiritual spouse, that can be true. Put yourself in their shoes. If you got yourself together and sent your spouse to a faraway land, you're obviously expecting your spouse to communicate with you still, call you, say they're okay, this and this and this and that. Now, your spouse gets to that land, all of a sudden they don't remember you, or they curse you to your face, tell you you're a demon, marry somebody else, has kids, and want to go live their life. Wouldn't you be pissed off as a Wouldn't you be pissed off as a spouse? I think the answer is obvious. So this is how your spiritual spouse is looking at you. And because of colonialization and Christianity making everything fucking demonic, you're led to believe that they're demonic because of how they're acting. But they're not. They're just angry, jaded, because you're ignoring them. There's nothing you can do about a spiritual wife. There's no such thing as separating from your spiritual spouse because it is you. You have to align, reconcile with your spiritual spouse. They're there to help you, not curse you, not block you. They only do that because they're ignored or they're trying to protect you. So you have to align with your spiritual spouse. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. And they're not going to stop because it's you. Your spiritual spouse is you in a different dimension. So you have to commune with them. Give them libations. Light them candles. Give them incense. Give them offerings of fruit. Give them things pertaining to their gender. So like I said, if you're a male, give your wife things that you would give a wife. You can buy her chocolates, flowers. You can buy her perfume. Yes, when you speak to her, you can spray her perfume. or spray it on yourself. Yes. You can buy jewelry that you could keep on your altar. Anything that pertains to a woman. You know? If it's jewelry or maybe clothing that you buy your spiritual wife, you can get real creative, or spiritual spouse, spiritual husband. If it's jewelry you bought them, right? Things that are not eco-friendly, things that don't degrade, like shoes, clothing, what else? Jewelry. What you can do, right? If you want to offer it to nature, you can donate it to someone. Even though I don't really recommend you do that, but it's optional. If you really, really want to do it, you can say, listen, I'm giving this away in your honor because I can't keep it, blah, 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 blah. I just gave it to you to say, hey, I'm recognizing you. They'll be okay for the most part. You go donate it to a charity or give it to a man or a woman. Jewelry you can throw in the water, that's fine. Yeah, you can go to the waters and donate that if you have a water spouse. But yes, commune with them just like how you would commune with a wife or husband. They will come sometimes for sex in dreams. Don't panic. It is your wife. It is your husband. Who else is she? Who else is she or he supposed to fuck? It's you. So when they do that, it's their way of connecting with you, healing you, giving you release. What you do after the experience is you get excited. You give them an offering and you start telling them what you want. You know, just like after you had some good sex, you start telling your babe, I want you to buy this for me. What babe gonna do? Babe gonna buy it. So stop, please. Connect with your spiritual spouse. Don't run away from her or him. It is you in another dimension. Because if you don't connect with her, you're gonna keep getting blocked. They're gonna keep blocking relationship. Sometimes in some cases, they cause children not to be born. It just depends. So you got to keep that in mind. Align with them. Speak to them. Tell them you're sorry for ignoring them. Tell them you're sorry for calling them a demon. Tell them to forgive you. Tell them to come back. Tell them to, set your life back in order. Tell them you will be giving them things. Tell them you'll be offering things to them periodically. It's not a one and done deal, y'all. Alignment is continual. So there's no such thing as separation. That doesn't exist. Anybody telling you that is lying. And they're only going to piss your spouse off. Your spouse is going to go away, back away for a while, and then they're going to come back mad doing the same shit over and over again. They're not going to stop. They're not demons. You have a covenant with them, and they're there to help you. That's why they're doing what they're doing to you. All right? Peace. Spiritual spouse.